Steve McCann is a sales performance trainer, speaker, and author. He teaches sales organizations and contact-dependent professionals how to develop the one skill critical for top performance in acquiring new business: sales prospecting.
If prospecting procrastination or call reluctance is an issue right now for you, let me suggest to you this, that you're being controlled by your own self-consciousness. See, you're focused maybe on yourself. I can speak from this because I can relate. When we have a self-conscious prospecting approach to selling, guess who we're focused on? Us.
With the benefit of nearly 2 decades in sales, Steve has been there and done that in the selling profession, enjoying numerous awards and national recognition as a top sales performer in the Fortune 100 arena.
Because the best part of me and you, I think, is that part of us that wants to help another without any expectation or any benefit from doing so. I mean, that's as genuine as they come, and from what I've experienced in sales, that's how trust is built. When you prove to me you're out for my own best interest, I'll tell you about my needs. I'll work with you.
Steve is the author of the business book, Client Conscious Prospecting: How to Overcome Call Reluctance and Reach Your Full Sales Potential. Client Conscious Prospecting is endorsed by many of today's top sales experts on the professional circuit. Through his research in writing this book, Steve discovered the difference between the business professionals who succeed at the skill of prospecting and those who don't is found in their mental approach. This modern-day classic reveals the timeless principles that guide today's business professionals into working from their most confident self.
The interesting thing about client-conscious prospecting is that when we focus our mental approach on furthering the interests of the people we serve without any expectation of benefit to ourselves, we tap into that part of us that is at ease. I call it the confident self, because we're not thinking about ourselves. We're thinking about the customer. So if we're thinking about them and not thinking about ourselves, it's actually impossible to be in fear.
This seminar was well worth my time today. And I think the idea that Steve has about losing the fear and not focusing on yourself goes beyond prospecting into other areas of our life. I think it's great.
Not just a professional speaker, Steve is a nationally recognized authority in sales prospecting. His work in this arena is featured in hundreds of professional publications worldwide, alongside other top experts in the sales and personal development arenas.
If our dominant thought is on how can I further the interests of the people I serve, independent of direct benefit to me, and have that as a paradigm, mental approach, then we're going to bring that out in others. We're going to find that place within them because we're projecting it. We're going to get it right back. It's called what goes around, what? Comes around. Yeah, it works.
I can't think of a more important thing to specialize in than prospecting. As salespeople, that's what we're paid to do. This was an outstanding seminar.
I don't dread prospecting anymore. I love his approach.
His keynote and training programs are packed with universal success lessons and his own personal experiences of victory, defeat, and what he calls super defeat. He delivers humor and insight with one of the most entertaining styles on the circuit today.
Last night, when talking with my wife, I guaranteed her that I would get a standing ovation this morning. And you, my friends, have helped me to achieve my goal this morning.
This is really where the power lies. Think about this. When we're not focused on ourselves and we're feeling confident because we're out for the best interest of the client, we have the ability to prospect anyone, anywhere, anytime, in any market segment. That's power.
If you're considering a professional speaker for your next event, STEVEMcCANN is among the very best on the circuit today. He is a sales performance speaker or motivational presenter for any business audience.